What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dying Light. In today's episode, we will be beating up innocent people because we've been hanging out with Rice, the sociopath, and his sociopathy is such that it is very, very infectious. And so we're going to join him. When do I get that right there? Oh, that's the machete from Far Cry. I want that right. Well, I mean, it's a generic, it's a machete. What else can I say about it? A machete's a machete, but that's a nice machete. It's not like the ones you can buy. Oh, look, my face reflects in the blade. How did I not notice that? That's weird. It kind of looks like they use like a PNG cutout to track your face, right? That's one of the few things in the game so far that I've seen that isn't that well designed. Huh. I mean, it's a minor thing to notice. Like, it's not something that most people are going to see, but anyways, it just reflects you from the shoulders up, though, nowhere else. The welder. Hold on. Hold up. Hey, where's the welder in my inventory? We go. Hey, oh, it's medium fire damage to what looks like metal weapons? Yeah, throw it up on a wrench right now. There it goes. Put it on the brick hammer. Yeah, this is going to be the stuff right here. So I thought I had another... Oh, we already modified the plane hammer. Okay. So hold on, let me see how the welder works. I want to see how it compares to this over here. I just want to see what it looks like physically. I got to get outside the... Oh, man, somebody stole my airdrop. Damn it. Oh, well, that doesn't look nearly as cool as I thought it was going to look. Damn it. I thought it was going to have like a little welder on the front and be like... Bzz, bzz, bzz. Either way, though, this guy appears to have nice workshop, man. That's pretty sweet. My dad right now is learning to blacksmith. He built a smelter in his garage, and he built a forge as well. And so now he's playing around with... I've been telling people he's leveling up right now, making ingots out of aluminum, actually. You melt down like 40 or 50 cans, and you can make an ingot. It's pretty cool.
You Jafar?
Who wants to know?
My name isn't important. What's important is that Rice sent me, and that you owe him some money.
I've never seen you before. For all I know, you're just some random asshole. Fuck off.
I'll tell you what. How about I break both your legs and drag you through the streets back to Rice's place, huh? And then he can explain to you that you should have cooperated.
Okay. Jesus. You are one of Rice's thugs. You guys are the only ones who'd act this shitty. Here's your money. Take it.
And if I have to come back here...
You won't get any more attitude. Mi casa, su casa. Just don't hurt me, alright?
I expected a man with that kind of facial hair to be a little bit more just like just a little bit more degaff in him. Why did he wrap it? Can't you just hand us a money bundle, man? Like with a money clip on it or something? Why'd you have to wrap it up in duct tape?
So I just threatened to break an old man's legs.
And it worked, didn't it? Next, you collect the tribute from the fisherman's village. Head east to the tunnel entrance. Their messenger.
Crane, it's Lena.
Go ahead.
We found 2 more vials of that fake antizin. Brecken is boiling mad.
Yeah, I'll bet. Let's be here.
He's stable, but if we'd gotten to him 10 minutes later, he wouldn't be. This stuff is lethal, Crane. Putting them out of business is your #1 priority.
Right, understood.
Okay. We're able to maintain like a solid conversation right now for all the crazy shit that's going on. If I was being bit on by zombies like this, I'm not sure that I could hold a conversation with that sense of calmness in my voice. There would definitely be the replacement of the calmness. How did that hit me? But my hammer didn't... Oh my god, this is so janky right now. What is going on? My hammer has gone through their faces like 8 times in the last couple seconds. Get out of here. I'm just gonna kick all of you. Kick it! Alright, so let's repair the hammer. I don't know if these ones are higher level or what's happened right here, but it's not going well for me. It's not looking good at all. I think it's because they're all getting staggery simultaneously and it's causing issues. There we go. A little bit more damage done, although now I'm staggery, which is unfortunate. Oh, that was the worst plan ever. Should not have done that. Oh, that thing's covered in spikes. Let's maybe think about using that. There we go. So there's one of them gone. Conceivably another of them gone. See how many of these we can run up. That's a lot of blades on one big, like, what is that? What is that? I don't even know what that's for. Really, zombie? I mean, thank you. You're making my job a little bit easier. I appreciate it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. There we go. Alright, let's continue searching through dead bodies, although at this point they all don't really drop much that I think I'm going to want to bring along with me. This guy might, though. 56 bucks. Better than your normal haul. Better than your normal haul. I turned on the VSync in between episodes, so hopefully that'll help us out with that tearing issue, because I turned off the VSync.
How you doing, mate?
I'm running errands for Rise. He wields a lot of power, scares a lot of people.
Damn right he does. Listen, mate, time's getting short. We're almost out of antizin. Much as I hate to admit it, I'm getting worried.
I'm doing the best I can out here, Brecken.
I know. I understand. I just want you to be aware of the stakes.
I'm infected too, remember? Believe me, I'm motivated.
All right. Here's hoping you can make it back to the tower soon.
Ew, he's bleeding out of his head right there. That seems messy. I'm gonna need myself like a moist towelette or something to fix this. Everybody seems to be really, really concerned about the stakes right now. So what I can figure is that we are either all railroad workers. Did I just break that guy's clavicle? That seems like an oddly specific bone to break on like a random video game mob. What's all over your chest? Oh god. What the hell was that? I guess it insta-kills her maybe? I don't know what that was, but I've never seen it this far in. I mean, that's a new phenomenon that I am not necessarily really acclimated to. Phenomena. Phenomena. Whenever somebody asks what science is, that's what I do right there. That's pretty much my standard response whenever I talk to like undergrads or whatever. Like, what do you do in science? I'd be like, you observe phenomena. Boop, boo, doo, boo, doo. What was the name of that guy? I know that was an Andy Kaufman character, but I can't remember the name of the character. Tony Clifton or something like that? I think it was Tony Clifton. It's weird that I remember that. I don't really actually like think about Andy Kaufman related skits that often, so that's a weird reference. I wasn't really sure I was going to pull that one out at all. In fact, I've had bigger failures making easier references, and yet that one came to me really quickly. Tony Clifton. Tony Clifton. I have a friend that in 20 years is going to look just like Tony Clifton. Seriously, it's going to be ridiculous. I'll show you a picture of him. I'll send you a picture of him right now, and he looks like young Tony Clifton. Once he wrinkles up a little bit and gets an extra chin when he gets older, he's going to be Tony Clifton. Like, seriously, probably like a doppelganger. It's going to be ridiculous. An avenue of employment he hadn't yet thought about. Oh, I know where we are right now. We're over by the tower. Okay, it works for me. We'll slide through the hole right there. God, they are making us work our way across the entire map right now just to get this done. Haven't seen any airdrops in a while either. Is this on the outside or is it on the inside? It's got to be on the inside, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to search this police van in just a second, but I want to make sure there's no Zeds on us. Oh, good, the Zed's on fire. Is she going to die? Okay, so if she'll do us the good grace of dying, I can sit here and fiddle with this for a second, just kind of like see where it's at. I'm inclined to think it's not on the right side. So we'll just keep picking away at this until we get there. Ah, so close. Alright. It's seriously, try this out in your free time. If you haven't done like a lot of the lockpicking game in this, believe me when I say it's such a small little area when you're trying to pick it. It really is like the smallest area ever. Was that it right there? That's it. Yeah, even in some cases it can actually come down to your mouse DPI. Like the spot is so small that if your DPI is up too high or too low, it's going to affect whether or not, oh my. Okay, so let's get some red on somebody. We also got a night weapon upgrade. I was hoping we would get ourselves... Night is good. I'm not going to complain about getting this upgrade because the night upgrade is really, really good. However, while we're on the subject... Oh, wow, there's like a little... Did you just leave that unlocked? Huh. But while we're on the subject, I was hoping we'd find a little bit more pistol ammo. Not that I'm going to be using it like crazy, but we got into a fairly large shootout with a couple of Rise's guys. And that was a shootout for me. It was a getting shot at for them. You know what I mean. Let's go back over here. Oh, shit.
What the fuck was that? Hey, Kareem, I just saw something I've never seen before. This huge, bloated infected just fucking exploded.
Yeah, we call them bombers. Some of our guys use them to kill other infected. Shoot them, and they take out everything in a 3-meter radius.
You kidding me?
Keep your distance and you'll be fine. But what about the courier? Was he there?
No, I didn't see anybody, just fucking zombies.
All right. You'll have to go to the village directly, I suppose. Look for a man named Gersel.
Alright, well at least he had his Spanx on when he dies, so his thighs are looking good. Nobody can tell him that he hasn't had higher thigh tone. I mean, hey, you work on what you work on. Rocking them Spanx, though. Can we all just agree to call everything the same thing? Like, why can't all zombie games just call them boomers? Like, we should just standardize everything, and then Valve should just be cool enough to let people use the words. Just run it by Gaben. Just be like, hey, Gaben, I feel like it would be better for the zombie community right now if we unified the same types of zombies under the same names across all platforms. Because we all know that they're called boomers. Like, if just because you call them bombers, I'm still going to be like, okay, so it seems like they function like a boomer from Left 4 Dead. That's the first thing that I'm going to do. Ooh. A crude pick, yeah. A barbarian upgrade. I assume that increases our affinity for wearing furs and also boating. Let's see here. Although I suppose it should be pointed out at this juncture that not every barbarian was a Viking, I guess. Although I think that's one of the common misconceptions about Vikings too, is that they were barbarians. Viking society was actually fairly structured. Oh, I don't want to get trapped by virals in here. I really don't. I'm gonna block the door real fast, just... Ooh, I went the wrong way. Why am I so disoriented right now? Not sure why, but I am. Anyways, that's a big misconception about Vikings. People are like, all they ever did was fight and do, like, barbarian things. Like, actually, they had a fairly successful mercantile culture. A really, really successful. In fact, Viking artifacts have been found, like, all over the globe, like up to Russia and other places. They were trading with all kinds of people back in the day. Oh, wow, you guys are all over the place, aren't you? Getting a little bit antsy in the pantsy. Well, here you go. I'll set you on fire and you can dancey for a bit. And give me a whole bunch of XP. Have I leveled up recently? I should take a look and find out, shouldn't I? No, I have not, actually. It's because I haven't been hanging out killing things, really. Alright, well... Since we have money, I wish the cars, if it got to the gas tank on the cars, I wish they would explode. It would please me to have explosive cars in the game. I know that cars don't actually explode like that a lot of the time. Sometimes they do. I saw a car explode one time, but that was kind of like a... I think that was a standout. I don't think that was commonly... I've seen a lot of cars on fire. Very rarely do they explode. But I saw one explode one time when I was stuck in traffic. Just went boom and blew up. You could feel the heat through your windshield. It was crazy. It was pretty wild. Those fun adventures every time you go to Oakland. I say Oakland and San Francisco, two cities in which every time you go something weird and or ghetto will happen. Like, it's just, you can't visit either of those cities without something just happening that is completely and totally out of the ordinary and like off the chain. Like weird. Like, San Francisco I think is a little bit more weird than Oakland, but Oakland's getting there now that Oaksterdam's there and a bunch of other stuff. Is that guy gone or is he dead? Oh, don't hurt me. Okay, it hurt me. It did not follow my request. Damn you, gravity, and your inability to negotiate. All I wanted to do was maybe parlay and see if perhaps you would do less of a number on my ankles. And by number, I mean a damage number. Let's go in the house. Oh, man. You're going to make me break through... You're going to make me break through a window, aren't you? Alright. Burglary mode, equal true. Let's see here. Or I can just go through the bottom floor right here. Ooh, a saw blade and some string-a-ling-a-ding-a-ding. Let's grab... What's this right... Ooh, halva or dried... Ooh, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Got something right there. A little tin can. Alright. What else we got in here? He's up above us right now because he's so high. EI. High above us. Like a fungus, I guess. I don't know. Do funguses get high? Let's see here. Aspergillus. Let's move this off to... Nah! How dare you break my pick, you bastard. That was my favorite pick. Of all the picks, that was my favorite. I named him Barry and everything. And now I'm very sad that he's gone. Well... The Zeds down there don't really seem to be too concerned about the fact that I'm just like raiding and pillaging over here, so that's fine by... Oh good, a replacement lockpick. I appreciate that. So, oh, we can climb through that window. Let's do that then. No! I'm gonna need you to do better, Crane. I really am gonna need you to do better. This is not a joke. Come on, there we go. Hanging out with this guy with his rusty pipe of tetanus +5. He's got a plain hammer. Nothing else that I really want, though. I suppose we can sell the brick hammer, considering we have blue weapons on us right now. Probably sell off all the valuables, too, for a little bit of extra scratch. But he's selling... He's buying electronics for quite a bit of money. See, how many electronics do we have? And what have we used those for? I figure just about anything that has like a shock to it would need the electronics. I don't know though. I haven't really been paying attention when I've been modifying things, but because thus far we haven't been wanting for anything. Like there's nothing there's electronics right here and you're paying top dollar for them. What, you too lazy to just like loot the place, or you just got like a guilty conscience, or what? Oh, I checked out your inventory and it was actually super mediocre, so you need to get on that false advertising business. That's a great way to run down your customer base. I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm just letting you know that if you want to maintain your... Do you like having customers? Do you want to keep your customers? Then treat them with respect. Sorry, I had to itch my face right there. My face got really, really itchy on one side. I don't know why. Let's see here. We got some halva? Yeah, sure. Somebody sent me a picture of halva actually through my email. I haven't got a chance to respond to my email yet because, as you can imagine, things are really crazy at the Nerd Castle right now. Channel's kind of blowing up at the moment. I'm just barely staying ahead of it all. But if you're watching this video, I did get your email, and I saw that picture of the halva that your friend got you. Very, very cool stuff. I'm gonna try. I think there's a couple of import food stores here. I'm gonna go see if I can find some, and then I'll report back to everybody. I love new experiences. I love new experiences in life. Where's this? I don't like the fact that I can't see this dude right now. It's concerning. $8 and a oh, there he is. He busted out of that wall? What? And there's treasure in there too. Alright, calm down, Tiny. If I could get him to bleed, that would just be the best. And another Zed right there. Woo! Alright. Luckily, we were able to avoid a crushing defeat right there. I would say he dropped the hammer on us, but it's more just sort of like, I don't know, wielding refuse in a way that is actually quite hazardous to our health. Yeah, get worked. See, this is why I always go with agility if I... Oh, he can rotate, though. That's concerning. He was bleeding for a second, but oh, I feel like that was a little bit out of his range and just kind of like was a freebie. It was a little bit of a gimme. Let's see if I can finish him off here. Come on, bud. There we go. He's finally down. That took quite a bit of effort, but I want to see what's inside this building right here. We'll feel him up real fast, too, because that is ours by rights of completing the combat in a satisfactory fashion. What's this over here? Looks like a zombie died next to the spike wall and then despawned, like, off-screen. That makes me wonder how many things the game is doing off-screen right now, because we run across stuff like that where clearly a zombie got killed right here at the base of this. I wonder what the radius is for the game actually doing the computations as to what the zombies are up to. It can't be that far, because that sort of thing will bog down a game really, really quickly. Bog down just about any program pretty quickly, honestly, if you're focusing on extraneous stuff that isn't immediately happening in the UI. However, oop, that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. There we go. Come on, red box. We got ourselves a exquisite short knife and some kafifi. I'm not gonna let you. Sorry, man. I'm not gonna let you get up. I can't let it happen right now. You're not dead. Well, here, let me. I can fix. Nope. Oh. Oh, my shit is... Oh, there's another one over there behind the boxes. Oh, no. Well, that would have been it for me in the zombie movie. It would have been all over. I mean, technically we didn't get bit, but hey. That's usually all it takes in a zombie film is they don't notice a zombie that's like hiding in a bush or something. SOCOM style, just like... The prey is in front of me. I'm taking the bite. Taking the bite. Repeat. Did I say taking the bike? Weird. Taking a bite. Alright, eating some halva. You don't have to make that little sound, but it's fun. I don't know why it's so enjoyable making that sound. Oh, I knew I was going to get punched right there. I heard him through the door, and I was like, yep, I'm going to get punched right now because I can't get away fast enough. Well, we're down by the ocean at the moment. Supposedly, there's like a claymore out there, like on a rock in the water somewhere called the EXP Caliber or something like that. It has infinite durability. It's pretty pimpin' and badass. I'll probably do a video series. I don't know. I like this game a lot. I'll probably do a video series after this where I show you where to get all like the secret Easter eggs and stuff. I'll probably, if this is one of those games that I could tell I would try in 100% if I was playing on an Xbox or whatever else. I like those 100% badges you get. I don't know why. They make me happy. They shouldn't. It's one of those minor little things that really seems sort of like it doesn't matter, but for whatever reason, it really does to me. I enjoy 100% in games. I'm also well aware that we have a supply box on our backs, several supply boxes on our backs. I'll take them back over there, just like when we're in the vicinity. I wasn't trying to be punny right there. But I will return them to the center. I'll take them off to our supply point. as soon as we're in the vicinity. But as of right now, we've kind of been like off and to the left of the whole thing for most of the game, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Fisherman's Village.
Okay, Kareem, I'm outside the village, but there's a whole horde of infected in there.
So, clear them out. We get paid for protection. Do some protecting.
Oh no, explodey guy.
Take out that many by myself.
Sure you can. Because if you don't, you'll have to deal with Rice. And you remember what I said about Rice when he's disappointed.
Ew. I don't like how he pulsates at me. It concerns me greatly. I don't suppose, do they wake up infected? I was gonna say, do they wake up the virals? Because I can't be having that right now. There we go, off the roof with you. Trying to watch out right now for anything that might be trying to run up on me, but they might be bugged out underneath me, I don't know. They're definitely aware of me though, and I don't want to go down there. Ow! How dare you wait until I turn around and attack me? That is not chivalrous, dear zombie. Get out of here. Still not dead. Drop kick that one too. Damn. They're just taking their sweet time to die, that's for sure. This protection racket stuff is a lot more work than it seemed like. I thought we just walked around, looked intimidating, had big muscles, were kind of hairy, and got money. Oh, I could have just... Damn it. I could have just smacked him the whole time, too. There we go. That'll take out a couple of them. Oh, this is the building that you can't get up and over. I'll go off to this side, then. I'll just leave them to, like, figure it out and deal with me. If we can hide for a little bit, I think that'd be satisfactory. Oh, you can get down underneath here, too. Okay. I don't know how useful that is, but, you know. I've been catching up on Trailer Park Boys recently, which is one of my favorite TV shows. I don't bring it up that much, actually, on the channel, but I'm a big Trailer Park Boys fan, and I hadn't watched Season 8 yet, and so I sat down the other day and watched Season 8 all the way through. It was pretty good. It had a couple episodes. It wasn't as good as, like, Season 7, for example, but it was definitely still Trailer Park Boys. It hasn't fallen off yet. I also went through, and I've been watching all the movies again. It's been a while since I've seen some of them, and then some of them, like, live in Dublin. I haven't seen that one, and you just got drop-kicked out of the water, dude. How do you feel right now? Can you give us a report on just what you're feeling? What emotions are filling your head at the moment? I would assume that at least one of them is like some form of embarrassment because I jumped out of deep water and drop kicked you like a reverse dolphin. Grab a string right there. Where is this guy at? Oh, you're still here, huh? Drop kick, not for long. I just decapitated somebody with a drop kick. Yikes. I didn't even know that that was a real hazard to worry about with drop kicks. If somebody ever drop kicks me, I will keep that in mind. I'll be like, yo, don't decapitate me. Can I get inside any of these doors? No. Oh, we gotta close the gate. Noob. You'd think that they would do that, though. That seems like step one on being safe is like, don't leave huge holes in your defensive line. I don't know, maybe it's...
That gate closed before more of those fuckers get inside.
Oh, wow, this is a big-ass safe zone. Okay, well, let's run around and have conversations with people. Do the doors unlock now?
Hello? Anyone here?
Just stay still. Maybe he'll go away.
Anyone here? Rice sent me. I'm here for a pickup.
You know that, like, talking removes the point of hiding, right? Oh, I thought his water bottle in his chest was his head hanging off his torso by a string. I was like, oh, that's pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly stuff.
Yes? Who goes there?
I'm here on Rice's behalf. I'm supposed to pick something up.
Oh my god, that's one of Rice's men. What do I do?
Just tell him to go away. Do it nice and maybe he'll leave us alone. Better yet, send him to Gersel. He'll know what to do.
Please, we don't know anything. Go, talk to Gersel. He lives about the store.
Sounds like we're talking to Mario after he retired. Like, please, we don't know anything. I just know how to collect the stars. Like, it's like, okay, well, you're gonna have to hand over a couple stars then. If you ain't got nothing else, you better give it up to Rice right now. Alright, let me jump the fence real fast. And I'm gonna try and go after this airdrop before the episode ends. I don't know if we're gonna get there in time, but I'm gonna try it. I'd like to get a big old stack of survival XP if I can manage it. Come on. Up the hill. Oh, man, that thing's way out there. Oh, shnikes. Yeah, that was painful. That was a terrible idea. We jump onto you right there. Save that guy real quick. I'll come back and get him in just a minute, maybe. I think Rice's men are more than likely going to be over here, though. Yeah, Rice already has a couple men over here. Let me get a Molotov up and running. Eat Molotov, bitch. That's some guerrilla shit right there. That's some Che Guevara shit. That's how you do it right there. You run up, set them on fire, and defeat your enemies. Crush your enemies with the flame. Wow. I'm impressed by your constitution, man. If I got set on fire, I'd be out. Finished. This adventure is done. Oh, that's the first time the dropkick spam didn't work on him either. Luckily, did I just sever his arm with a blunt object? We got enough medkits to make this thing work, but seriously, Rice's men, that guy seemed to be pretty tough. I couldn't recover from serious third-degree burns like that. That's actually pretty nasty if you look at it. Like that's a pretty brutal texture. They should have given it a little bit more bump mapping and a little bit more shine though if they wanted to be accurate. But yeah, people's skin once it cooks, it doesn't look good. My cousin's a firefighter. He tells some stories that'll definitely make some shivers run down your spine. It's like, oh man. I don't think he works in a city anymore though. I've got to talk to him again. I haven't talked to my cousin in a little bit, but he was a firefighter for a while in the city, and he said that's where you got the really crazy shit because you'd have criminals and stuff set people on fire, and like you have to respond because if you're there, the police are there, and the EMTs are there to make sure that if there is anybody still alive, there's a group there that can actually help them out. But then he worked with the Forestry Service for a while because we're in California, and actually the big thing that really messes with us here in California, people always act like earthquakes are the biggest deal, and earthquakes are a big deal, don't get me wrong. But by and large, the buildings here are all built to code so that earthquakes don't affect things as much as you would think. The big thing we have is fires, like wildfires. Oh man, once the forests start burning, it's bad. It's really bad because it destroys the power infrastructure, as I recall. Causes all kinds of issues burning down like really rural power lines that connect the electricity in between like various areas. Not good. Once California starts burning, it's not a good sign. It's a very upsetting sign. That's the time of year though. Haven't got a lot of rain recently either. We're having a real bad drought out here at the moment. Really bad drought. We had like a week and a half of rain at the beginning of summer where the beginning of winter where it was non-stop rain for a bit. And then it just went away. And it's been sunny ever since. Some days it's been overcast. See, they fixed a lot of these rocks. I liked the rocks in the press demo better. They had a lot less clipping planes and you could actually climb them more efficiently. And it looks like they went through before the previous release and they put in clipping planes on all those so that you can't climb them anymore. And that was a big thing. It was a big deal to me when I played it in the press demo. I was like, I appreciate the fact that you can climb on the rocks because so many games don't allow you to do that. Now that they've removed it, it makes me sad. Like, you can still kind of climb on some of them, but it's harder than it was in the press demo. He used to attach more readily, I suppose. I'm going to break the episode off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dying Light. In the next episode, we'll continue collecting protection money, attempting to get this mission up and out of the way, and I will see you all there. Hi-do, everybody.